Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Max Scherzer.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
So just about set. Colton Wong up to hit. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be two. McNeil tossed to second, and it's a double play. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Toss to Alonso, and that is the third out of the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Bottom of the first. Our starter in this one, Luis Castillo.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Starling Marte.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. In the air out to center, Rodriguez moving under this one, and out number one on the grab. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Luis Guillorme in the box with one away as he takes ball one. In the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's two away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive, base hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over.
He's under it at short, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets leave one, scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Slings it across, and Hernandez is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So digging in, Ty France. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Second inning here, no score. And a base hit on a line. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, one out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Now this is a rocket to left. Canna makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo glides back, tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Daniel Vogelbach.
For the Mets, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Pulls that one foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Mark Canha. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kelnick makes the play, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Leading off for Seattle, the left fielder, number 10, Jared Kelnick.
Scherzer back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The batter, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
1 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Out there to center. Nimmo moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next is Seattle.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. So here's Scherzer. Line drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Go ahead run holds up at 3rd as the ball comes back in. 2nd and 3rd after the double. Took to a board and 2 outs. Scoreless game. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
In the air, left field. That one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And now it's going to be Ty France. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're up by 3. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So man aboard. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. First pitch, and he just misses.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
In the air, left side. Kelnick under it, makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Into center. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that may end up being an at bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats. Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
This one high in the air to left center. And that takes care of Alonso. That is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio.
And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In there safely.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. The tag out.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back. Daniel Vogelback at the plate.
And there you go. For the Mets, the designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. This to center field. Kelnick sizing this one up. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one the other way. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Vogelback, the runner at second with 1 away. To the right side. Wong to first. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.